All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the Apostle Nels the Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, throughout the four winds, pushing this truth and sincerity. All right, I want to go through this word ruddy, because dealing with people who think they have knowledge in the scriptures, they'll look at ruddy and they'll try to explain it to being as how Esau, the way he looked, and then bring it to David, and we're like, well, that's how David looked, so David was a white man, but through the spirit, man, I hope this is edifying, because I've dealt with someone on this topic before, and people are just stupid, but you got to also keep in mind when Esau puts a lot of these things together, it's to better himself and make himself look in a certain light. But we know Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not going to allow a lie to be set forth. Okay? This is Lamentations 4:7. It says, her Nazarites, and you go to the word Nazarite. I'm going to just break this down step by step. It says consecrated or devoted one. So go to consecrate. Dedicated to a sacred purpose. Now, that's what a Nazarite is. A person dedicated to a sacred purpose. Her Nazarites were pure than snow. So we're going to go to pure. It says to be pure, to be bright, be clean, be bright, clean. So we understand that this is talking about clean. So we have a person that's devoted to something. And first of all, if you're devoted to something and then you're clean, that says right there that you're an upright person. Okay? You're upright. So now it says purer than snow. So if we just read this in layman's terms, how people would read it, you'd be telling me that the Nazarites are white people. It says purer than snow. Okay? But no, that's not how it's describing it. It says they are whiter than milk. Okay? It says they were more ruddy in body than rubies. Now, let's go to this word here. Ruddy. And look how Esau tries to play it. When you look at ruddy, root word etymology of unknown derivation. Derivation is like where it derived from. So the derivation, or where it derives from, he has unknown on it. But he'll tell you that it says to be red. Ruddy of Nazarites. Okay, reddened. You know what I'm saying? Show redness. But when we go back up here, it's describing this Nazarite as consecrated. We see consecrated is dedicated to a sacred purpose. Then we go to pure. It says to be pure. So we see that these characteristics makes this person very righteous, held to a high regard of being righteous. So why would it all of a sudden turn to the skin color when it says they were more ruddy in body than rubies? So obviously the word ruddy here has to have an alternate meaning. So we go to ruddy, and look what they put down here. It says, you can see I have it underlined, but it says, once found, okay, were whiter than milk. Their body was more ruddy than coral. Whiteness and ruddiness belong to the description of youthful beauty. So now that's how it's explaining them. They were youthful and they were beautiful. Hence, it is a mistake to apply the word in this place as meaning clear whiteness. Okay? It was meaning that they were young and youthful and beautiful. All right? Not red skin. So you go back up here and it's telling you in body than rubies. And you look up rubies and we have a precious stone. Okay? So when it says ruddy in the body, it means they were youthful, and they were precious. They were rare. Okay? How do we prove that? Well, we're gonna get to that in a little bit. But it says it's basically explaining youthfulness and beauty. So we have someone who's a Nazarite, which is consecrated or devoted one, dedicated to a sacred purpose, who is pure, who is clean, his ways is upright, who is ready, which is young. So we have young, clean, devoted person. Okay? Nothing about the skin color. Okay? So let's go to another verse. This is 1 Samuel 16 and 11. It says, and Samuel said, make sure I didn't skip nothing. Okay, we good. It says, and Samuel said unto Jesse, are here all thy children? And he said, there remaineth yet the youngest, and behold, he keepeth the sheep. And Samuel said unto Jesse, send and fetch him, for we will not sit down till he come hither. So it says he sent and brought him in. Now he was ready. So why would it tell you his skin color when they just trying to get him in the house? They're trying to get him in. So why would this, of all things, would it just bring up a skin color? It wasn't. He was youthful and beautiful. And that's what it says. And with all of a beautiful countenance. So he may have had he was just like precious. You know what I'm saying? It says with all of a beautiful countenance and a goodly to look to. Okay? And the Lord said, arise, anoint him, for this is he. It wouldn't have said nothing about his skin color. That ruddy, and right here, if you look at it, now we look at ruddy right here in 12. It says red, and it's like it's describing his skin. But once again, when we looked at that word for ruddy, look what it referred us to. The Hebrew 119, and guess what the Hebrew 119 says? Adawam, which leads us right back to this right here. Description of youthful, belong to the description of youthful beauty. Okay? It sent us right back to that. Nice try, Esau. That shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna have this one saying, the other one, where is it at? Salakia. This one here. This one, Adam, which means ready and red, and then you're gonna have it leading back to this one right here. Okay? Supposed to be two different things. And then they try to throw Esau as an infant. Well, why does this refer us back to this right here, which means youthful and beauty? Like right here, it says a youthful beauty. Okay? So if we're going to the same word and you tell me one means the same thing, but they both refer back to a youthful beauty, description of youthful beauty, how the hell are you gonna tell me that somebody is speaking about somebody's skin being red? That was for Esau. Okay? That was for Esau. It was describing him. This right here is telling you it's a big difference. It's speaking of youthful beauty. It's speaking of somebody being beautiful. All right? And youthful. All right? Now we go back here to another example. And this is with David and Goliath. And when the Philistine looked about, he saw David and disdained him, for he was but a youth and ruddy. So he's not gonna say he's young and red, and of a fair countenance. He was saying it also. Look at this young, tender guy. Look at this young, youthful guy. This guy, he ain't supposed to be out here fighting me. Look how youthful and look how beautiful, but you know what I'm saying? Look how fair he is to look upon. He's not a warrior. He's not rough. He don't have rough hands. You know what I'm saying? He was basically saying that this guy don't belong on the battlefield. Just look at him. Okay? And look at the word for ready again. Boom. And it leads us right back to youthful beauty. Right back to youthful beauty. So when it's speaking on the look from Hebrew 1:19, and it's youthful beauty. So it's basically telling you when you see red and ruddy in the scriptures, besides, because it don't say for Esau, it says he came out red all over like an hairy garment. Okay? This word right here, when you touch that word, it's ruddy. But right here, this word ruddy is not the same thing as when it explained Esau. Okay? Hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the apostle, knows a great millstone. Peace and blessings to you. I keep pushing this truth throughout the four winds.